कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविता शाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकि कोकिलम् वाल्मीकिर्मुनिसिंहस्य कवितावनचारिणः शृण्वन् रामकथानादं को न याति परां गतिम् यः पिबन् सततं रामचरितामृतसागरम् अतृप्तस्तं मुनिं वन्दे प्राचेतसमकल्मषम् गोष्पतीकृतवाराशिं मशकीकृतराक्षसम् रामायण महामाला रत्नं वन्दे नीलात्मजम् अञ्जनानन्दनं वीरं जानकी शोकनाशनं कपीशम् अक्षहन्तारं वन्दे लङ्काभयङ्करम् मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि यत्र यत्र रघुनाथकीर्तनं तत्र तत्र गतमस्तकाञ्जलिं बाष्पवारी परिपूर्णलोचनं मारुतिं नमत राक्षसान्तकं वाल्मीकिगिरिसम्भूता रामसागरगामिनी पुनादिभुवनं पुण्या रामायण महानदी वेदवेद्ये परे पुंसि जाते दशरथात्मजे वेदप्राचेतसादासीत् साक्षात् रामायणात्मना आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम् रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेदसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीतायाः पतये नमः मङ्गलं कौसलेन्द्राय महनीय गुणाब्धये चक्रवर्ती तनुजाय सार्वभौमाय मङ्गलम् सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। As we have been seeing, Sundara Kanda is a Sundarata of many things. The beauty of Hanuman's valor, faith, devotion, commitment, that has been seen in the first Sarga of this, and continue to see that also. While that is also true, Lanka also is a great, beautiful place. Nirmitam Vishwakarmana. Vishwakarmana Nirmitam Lankam. The very Lanka itself is so beautiful, Indraloka Sama, which is equal to that of Indraloka. Vishwakarma is the one is called divine architect. Why divine architect? Vishwasya karma saha. So Vishwasya Kartra. He is the one who created the whole universe. And by that we mean the beauty of the mountains, rivers, plants, trees, all living beings, planets, constellations, unbelievable beauty with efficiency. So such is the great skill of Vishwakarma. And he himself is created that great Lanka. So the beauty of the Lanka is also to be enumerated here. And also coming the devotion of Sita, the power of Ravana, all that. So Hanumanji had landed in Lanka, and then he is entering into the very city itself. But entering the city is not easy. So he is now looking at first of all, the beauty of Lanka as we start from verse number 22 onward. Dvaramuttaramasādhya.
22. Sorry. Dvaramuttaramasādhya.
Chintayamasa vanaraha.
Chintayamasa vanaraha.
Kailasanilaya prakyam.
Kailasanilaya prakyam.
Alikantam ivambaram.
Alikhantam ivambaram. Dhriyamanamivakasham.
Uchritair
bhavanottamaihi.
Sampurnam
rakshasai ghoraihi.
Nagair bhogavatīmiva. Achintyam sukrutam spashtam.
Kuberadhyushitam pura.
Damshrabihi
bahubihi shuraihi.
Shula pattisha panibihi.
Shulapattisha panibihi.
Rakshitam rakshasai
ghoraihi.
Guhamashi
Guhamashi-vishairiva.
Tasyascha mahatim
guptim.
Sagaram cha nirikshyasaha. Ravanam charipum ghoram. Chintayamasa vanaraha. He entered the Dwara, the very gate of the city, Asadhya. Vanaraha Chintayamasa. He started to think, looking at the beauty of this Lanka. Kailasa Nilaya Prakyam. It is very as much as resembling the beauty of Mount Kailasa. Those who have gone to Kailasa would know it is one of the most beautiful mountains. The added beauty is because it is always snow-capped. Half of it will be behind the clouds most of the time. Top of the mountain is covered with very bright snow, fresh snow. And the place is so exquisitely clean, pure air. Therefore, there is no dust there. And then always on the top of it, the clouds cover. And the sun, when it shines directly on it, it gets a golden color. And also during the sunset. And the background of that mountain is all other mountains, dark in color. So exquisite beauty of the white will stand out. And the beauty cannot be explained unless you really look at it in person. Any amount of picturization video would not give you that the feeling, exhilarating feeling, including if you have the devotion for Bhagavan Shiva, it will at once evoke the reverence and tears of joy in everybody's bosom. And this Kailasa Shikara Prakyam Alikantam Iva Ambaram. And these mansions that are there in Lanka, as though they are scraping the sky. They're called skyscrapers. That much have been built. During those time itself, tall buildings have been built in Lanka. Driyamanam iva akasham. So as though Driyamanam means as though they are supporting the entire sky. These skyscrapers are such that they look like as though they are holding the sky back. Driyamanam iva akasham. Uchridaihi bhavanottamai. Tall bhavana uttamai, best of the towers, are seen in Lanka. Sampurnam rakshasai goraihi nagaihi bhogavatim iva. Like the Bhogavati is considered as the capital of the Netherlands, not Netherlands, Netherworld. The Patala Ityadi. That is all filled with the Nagas. It's a Nagaland. Nagaihi, Goraihi, terrible. Rakshasaihi, also occupied by the terrible demons. And then completely they are filled with so many such Rakshasas there. Achintyam sukrutam spashtam. Inconceivable it is. Achintyam. And very well built. Sukrutam spashtam. Kubera api ushitam pura. Pura, in the earlier times, even Kubera has occupied that place. Kubera, the richest, he was always the first in the Fortune 200 or Fortune 500 magazine, topmost. He's always there on the top. Only when we count human beings, he will not be appearing in that. Otherwise, in the word, universally rich, eternally rich Kubera. Because he has the richness of the entire universe, and what to talk of his wealth. Kubera api ushitam pura. And this particular city is continuously guarded by who? Shuraihi, Damshabi, Bahubihi. So these great, valorous, powerful demons, whose tusks, they are so sharp and terrible, and they are not, like a regular human being. Shula Pattisha Panibihi. They also have the spears in their hand. Also Shula, all sort of weapons in their hand. Also the spikes and the spears. Panibihi Rakshitam Lankam is being continuously protected. Rakshasaihi Goreihi Guham Ashi Vishairiva. Guha Ashi Vishai means those serpents which have got terrible poison, extremely venomous poison, how they are guarding or staying in the caves. So they are so protective about their own clan there. In the same way, the Lanka has been protected by the Rakshasas. And Tasyascha Mahatim Guptim Sagaram cha Nirikshya. Mahatim Guptim. And looking at the very powerful protection that has been there for the Lanka. Now you see, do you protect something which is not valuable? What is valuable is what you protect. And what is not valuable, you will leave it for everybody to take it. Who cares? I was telling others, Shrutam me gopaya. What do you mean? We have to protect our knowledge because that can be squandered away by the senses and the mind. So there's a word statement in Upanishad, Shrutam me gopaya. Me Shrutam gopaya. Oh, whatever I heard as knowledge should be constantly protected. Oh Lord, please help. Because what is heard as a divine knowledge must be considered most valuable. In our life, we value many things, but we don't value knowledge. Because we think that it is first of all free. Knowledge should not be tagged with price, money. Knowledge should always be free only to everyone. But because it is free, people don't value it. Anything given free has no value. So knowledge, when it is given to us, otherwise, if you are, okay, you go to conference, same thing, spiritual knowledge only they give, sophisticated, you have to pay $400 entry fee. First level. Then once you qualify, the second level, $1,000. Then you say, oh, I paid so much money, better I keep practicing it. Why? The paisa diya. So this is what happens, human tendency. But where Gurudev, he has given this knowledge to everyone, anyone and everyone, always, all the time, free. People don't value it. Even though it is the most precious knowledge. And why he didn't do that kind of commercialization? It's because he said this knowledge must be something which should help everyone and there should not be any tag attached to it. But those who do not value, they do not have the benefit of that knowledge. So those who have understood the greatness of that knowledge, it is invaluable. Now, in Ravana's case, why so much of guardians there? So many people protecting here. What is he protecting? Wealth. And also, because he has conquered half of the world, including the heaven, there is a lot of enemies for him. From even Indra, what talk of others? From Indra and the Patala Lokas also, they are also waiting to catch him and destroy him. His wealth is accumulated, not his own. It's all borrowed from different places and kept it there. Like a Buckingham Palace. All the colonial wealth is all protected inside. It's a heavily guarded place. So everything looted away from other places and kept there, including people. All the queens that he had are all kidnapped from others, like he did with Sita. So the wealth, the people, and so many things that he has got are all brought from so many places. Therefore, Mahatim Guptim, Sagaram cha Niriksha, and also surrounded by all the four sides, water. Ravanam cha Ripum Goram, and the Ravana is the most terrible enemy. Chintayamasa Vanara. Vanara, the Hanumanji started to think, now how are we going to penetrate into this place? What do I need to do? So continuing here. Agatyapi harayah.
Agatyapi harayah.
Bhavishyanti nirarthakaha.
Bhavishyanti nirarthakaha.
Nahi yuddhena vailanka.
Nahi yuddhena vailanka.
Shakya jetum surairapi.
Shakya jetum surairapi.
Imam tu vishamam lankam.
Imam tu vishamam lankam.
Vishamam. Umam tu vishamam. Durgam Ravana Palitam.
Durgam Ravana Palitam.
Prapyami Sumaham Ahuhu.
Prapyapi Sumahabahuhu.
Kim karishyati Raghavah.
Kim karishyati Raghavah.
Avakasho na shamnastu.
Avakasho na samnastu.
Raksaseshvabigamyate.
Rakshaseshvabhigamyate.
Nadanasya na me bhedasya.
Nadanasya na bhedasya.
Naiva yuddhasya drishyate.
Naiva yuddhasya drishyate.
Tadurnameva hi gatihi.
Chaturnameva hi gatihi.
Vanaranam tarasvinam.
Vanaranam tarasvinam.
Valiputrasya nilasya.
Valiputrasya nilasya.
Marajnyascha dhimataha.
Mamarajnyascha dhimataha.
Yavajjanami vaidehim.
Yavajjanami vaidehim.
Yadi jivati vanava.
Yadi jivati vanava.
Tatraiva chintayishyami.
Tatraiva chintayishyami.
Drishtva tam janakatmajam.
Drishtva tam janakatmajam.
Tatasya chintayamasa.
Tatassa chintayamasa.
Muhurtam kapi kunjaraha.
Muhurtam kapi kunjaraha.
Gire shringe stidastasmin.
Gire shringe sthitastasmin.
Ramasyabhyudayam tataha.
Ramasya tataha.
Anena rupena maya.
Anena rupena maya.
Nashakya rakshasam puri.
Na shakya rakshasam puri.
Praveshtum rakshasair gupta.
Praveshtum rakshasair gupta.
Purai balasamanvitaihi.
Krurair balasamanvitaihi.
Harayaha nirartakaha bhavishyanti agati api iha. Agatya api iha. Even as these monkeys, when they come, agatyapi, after reaching there, if it itself is very difficult, how they are going to come, they have I have no clue, because I could fly, but I alone cannot conquer this place. I'm sure about that. Rama has to come, Lakshmana has to come, the entire clan has to come. Even if they come there, it will serve no purpose. Nirartakaha bhavishyanti harayaha. Lanka yuddhena jetum surairabi na shakya. Suraihi abhi, by the demons, by the dwellers of the heaven also, Lanka is not possible. Jetum na shakya. It is not possible to conquer Lanka. So, imam tu avishamam Lankam. This tu vishamam. So, avishamam can be the one meaning, but I do not know how it is printed in your thing. Some place it is written tu vishamam as separately. So here, let us see. It should be, because it is twash. Vishamam it's written. Vishama means difficult. Or, okay, so it should be tu vishamam, because it's written twa vishamam. How is it written there?
In my book, it is twa vishamam.
Twa vishamam, right?
Yes.
And anybody else has got tu and vishamam?
Yeah, in my book, it is tu Vishamam, Swamiji.
Okay, that should be the
Even
correct.
in mine, it is tu Vishamam.
Correct. That should be the correct version, because otherwise become avishamam, meaning not difficult. Vishama is difficult, so it should be corrected as tu vishamam. So imam tu vishamam lankam durgam, hard to conquer, Ravana palitam, being protected by Ravana, sumahabahu Ramaha Raghavaha prapyapi. Even if Rama has to able to come here, kim karishyati, what can he do? What can he do? Because looking at this, because we don't have that much of an army, people. We do not have the weapons. We do not have that kind of mightiness. And samnastu na avakashaha. As you know, the warfare or treating the enemy has got 4 different methods. Sama, Dana, Beda, Danda. In that, Sama means to start with some kind of a negotiation, dialogue, talking, to put some kind of a sense into the other person's mind, then make sure that he does not go into the war or destruction. So that's what happens, nowadays we see the war that is going on, where the other person is not ready to listen to anyone. Nobody can even give an advice to such a person, then he will directly enter into attack. So can we ever talk to Ravana and make some sense out of his action? So, Samnam na avakasha. There is no space or a time available we have to talk with him. Rakshase abhigamyate. So this is not possible for us to proceed with Sama. Sama, Dana, Beda. So that is not possible. The next one, there is no na danasya bedasya yuddhasya drishyate. Dana, by giving some kind of a money, can I negotiate, can I make him appease, can I appease him? Not possible. Why? Because he has so much wealth. If he is a person who is looking for some money, etc., okay, I can give some money to him. So that is also not possible. Beda is possible, meaning creating a division between him and his own allies. I don't think he has any ally he has. He does not have anybody as associates. No alliance with anybody, independent. So then we cannot create difference and conquer him. That's what India was done by the Britishers. Many small kingdoms divided into many parts of India. So Britishers could easily bring certain people with them and then make them become enemies. So enemies of their own land. It is like cancer, physical body. What it does is it enters and make a part of the body start fighting against it, the other part of the body. Immunity goes down because inside there is no community. Unity is lost. That is called immunity. Lost. The immunity is gone because as a community, they are not. That is exactly the condition of Hindus even today. They keep on fighting within themselves. That is the weakness. Then others can easily counter. So, Beda is also not possible. I cannot create a division here. Yuddha, forget about it. There's so much of weapon he has got. And extremely protected is his forts, and the entire country is protected so well. There's no question of yuddhasya drishyate. So, chadurnam eva gatihi. Only for such kind of possibilities are there to solve the problem here. Vanaranam tarasvinam. Even though they are tarasvin means they are extremely capable. So even though they are very capable, Narananam Tarasvinayam Chadurnam Nahi Gatihi, only 4 kinds. Valiputrasya Neelasya Mama Rajnyasya Dhimataha, whether it is Valiputra, that is Angada or Neela or me or the Sugriva, all of them, they do not have any other method of conquering this place. Yavat Janami Vaidehim, first of all, I have to find out whether the purpose of this visit is fruitful or not. My purpose here is to find out whether Yadi Jivati Va Nava. Janaki Jivati var Vedehi, whether she is alive or dead. This is what is to be, that first to be done. Tatreva chintayashyami drishtvatam danagatmajam. Afterwards, let me think about how to come and conquer this place. Because I have not seen her so far. Only Sampati has said that I can clearly see her sitting under a tree. He didn't even mention which place of the Lanka is she, because I have come here and I have to find out where she could be possibly been protected and kept. So that first thing I have to do is to see her in person alive. Then they will think about what needs to be done further from here. Tadacha sintayamasa muhurtam kapikunjara. For a short time he continued to wait. Then girehe shringe stitaha. And on the top of the summit of this giri, of this mountain, having stood there, the Tasmin Ramasya Abhyutayaham Tataha. So he started to think about the welfare of Sri Rama. Abhyutayam Tataha. And what he thought of is Anena Rupena Maya Nashakya Rakshasampurim Praveshtum. Praveshtum, this very puri, to enter into this with this form, I don't think I can ever enter. Why? Because if I enter in this form, what is going to happen is they immediately find out some alien has come. Because all these are our Rakshasas. And there enters a monkey looking there and then walking in 2 legs, not even 4, and then moving about. Immediately I'll be noticed. So, Rakshasehi Gupta Krurehi Balasamanvitaihi Puri Praveshtum Nashakya Anena Rupena. This very city, which is completely country very well protected by the Rakshasas, to enter this place by myself in the same way as I am, will only attract a lot of attention. And when I attract attention, I will obviously lose the purpose, because they will not allow me to go anywhere. They'll capture me and to put me behind bars. And therefore, here he says, Mahojaso Mahavirya
Mahaujaso Mahavirya
Balavantascha Rakshasaha
Balavantascha Rakshasaha
Vanjaniya Maya Sarve
Vanchaniya Maya Sarve
Janakim Paramargata
Janakim Parimargata
Lakshya Lakshanena Rupena
Lakshya Lakshena Rupena
Ratrau Lanka Puri Maya
Ratrau Lanka Puri Maya
Aptakalam Praveshtum Me
Praptakalam Praveshtum Me
Krityam Sadhayitum Mahat
Krityam Sadhayitum Mahat
Mahojasaha. Ojas means like a tejas is the brilliance of the intellect out of tapas, etc. Ojas is also powerful physical bodies. So Mahavirya and greatly valorous, strong. Balavantascha Rakshasaha. These are all, they are able to eat 1 buffalo per day. They divide breakfast, lunch, and dinner 1 buffalo per day. That is their meal. Now they have buffalo wings only. But they eat buffalo itself. Such kind of people, Vanjaniya Maya Sarve Janavi Parigaman. If I go to look for Janaki, then I am sure this one, I have to very carefully work on this, because they are capable of killing me without any reason, rhyme or reason. So they should be Vanjaniya. I have to deceive them some way or the other. I should not make myself very visible. Maya Vanjaniya Sarve. Vanjana means to deceive. Janakim Parimargata. While I'm looking for Janaki, lakshena. So what they need to do is, I should not become inconspicuous. In order to do that, I should be able to remain without being noticed in the form in which I am. Ratro Lankapuri Maya Praveshtum Praptakalam, an appropriate time in the night I should enter into this where I cannot be easily noticed. And Krityam Sadayitum Mahat, then make Krityam. That is to be done by me. At the correct time I have to do this, and to accomplish, to Sadayitum, to accomplish Mahat, the Krityam, what is to be done by me. The task in hand should be accomplished while I am not conspicuously seen, and also appropriate time in the night. So waiting for that. Tam purim sadrishim drishtva.
तां पुरीं तादृशीं दृष्ट्वा
Suradarsham surasaraihi.
दुराधर्षां सुरासुरैः
Hanuman chintayamasa.
हनूमांश्चिन्तयामास
Vinishwasya muhurmuhu.
विनिश्वस्य मुहुर्मुहुः
Enopayena pashyeyam.
केनोपायेन पश्येयम्
Maithilim janakatmajam.
मैथिलीं जनकात्मजाम्
Adrushto rakshasendrena.
अदृष्टो राक्षसेन्द्रेण
Ravanena duratmana.
रावणेन दुरात्मना
Avinashyet katam karyam.
न विनश्येत् कथं कार्यम्
Ramasya vididatmanah.
रामस्य विदितात्मनः
Ekamekastu pashyeyam. Ekamekastu pashyeyam.
एकामेकस्तु पश्येयम्
Rahite janakatmajam.
रहिते जनकात्मजाम्
Bhutascharta vinashyanti. Bhutascharta vinashyanti.
भूताश्चार्था विनश्यन्ति
Deshakala viroditaha.
देशकालविरोधिताः
Lapam dutamasadya.
विक्लवं दूतमासाद्य
Namasuryodaye yata.
तमः सूर्योदये यथा
Arthanarthantare buddhihi.
अर्थानर्थान्तरे बुद्धिः
Nischitapi na shobhate.
निश्चितापि न शोभते
Adayantiha karyani.
घातयन्तीह कार्याणि
Duta panditamaninaha.
दूता पण्डितमानिनः
Avinashyet katam karyam.
न विनश्येत् कथं कार्यम्
Vaiklavyam na katam bhavet.
वैक्लव्यं न कथं भवेत्
Langanam cha samudrasya.
लङ्घनं च समुद्रस्य
Katam nu na bhavet vrutha.
कथं नु न भवेत् वृथा
Tam purim drishtva duradarsham surasarehi adarshim. Purim drishtva sura asuraihi duradarsham. Not conquerable by the suras and asuras. See, I have mentioned earlier also, sura, the devatas, asuraha, danavaha, or daityaha. Diti and Aditi are the two wives of Kashyapa Rishi. And those who are born out of Diti are known as the Daityas. Those who are born of Aditi is known as Adityas. Adityas are Devatas, Daityas are Danavas. Adityas are born in the daytime, Daityas are born in the night. Daityas are otherwise known as Asuraha. And both of them are dwellers in the heavens. There's a constant fight going on. Like in our own body also there is a, what do you call that? probiotic, antibiotic, those who are supporting and making our body healthy at the same time. There are elements that are opposite also there. That's why there is a constant fight. And ill health is because of the fight that goes on, an imbalance, in other words. Whereas Rakshasas are not the dwellers of the heaven. They are dwellers of the part of the world, as well as those who are dwellers of the nether worlds. So constantly the Asura and Suras, both of them, they try to overpower the Rakshasas to control the human life. Human beings are only eligible for karma. Please note this very carefully. Karma cannot be done in any other part of the universe except in human world. It's called Krita, the Karma Bhumi. In this Karma Bhumi, where rituals are to be performed, and rituals, when they are performed, invoking certain deities, those deities become powerful. It's like voting. When we vote, like you are going to do next week or so, when you vote, then those congressmen, councilmen, and whatever, they are all elected and they become powerful. In the same way, the rituals, when they are performed by the human beings, Devatas become powerful. That is the reason why the Asuras would not like the Devatas to be powerful. But they cannot directly stop the human beings doing the rituals. They take the support of the Rakshasas. The Rakshasas go and disturb the rituals. As it has been done by for Vishwamitra, Ravana had, and then all his clan who were there near the Vishwamitra's ashram, they went and Kara, Dushana, and all of them went and disturbed him constantly, not allowing him. Not that they have anything to do with Vishwamitra per se, but Vishwamitra should not perform the yajnas that will strengthen the Devatas, and Devatas, when they become powerful, they will become more able to conquer the Asuras, and Asuras will be outnumbered. So, Asuras, and they are also interested in making sure that the Devatas are not. Now, what Ravana did was, he stopped listening to Asuras. He said, why should we do your work? He went and conquered the Indraloka itself. No, both of them, Sura and Asura, both are under his control. So obviously, Devatas definitely are upset with him. That's why they requested Mahavishnu to take the avatar, human avatar, and then come down and take care of this problem. At the same time, Asura is also interested because their place is also in danger. Their position is also under the spell of Ravana. They cannot independently do anything without his command. So both Asuras and Suras are having a common enemy now. And in spite of that, they cannot touch Lanka. So, Sura Asuraihi Duradarsham Lankam Tadrashim Purim Hanuman Chintayamasa. He started to think about this place. How do I do anything here? Binishwasya Muhurmoy. High sigh, deep breath he takes. What do I do now? It is difficult for me. Kena upayena, with what method should I proceed with this? What is the strategy I should use to proceed on? Kena upayena pashyayam maithilim janakatmajam. How do I see her? Mithila Devi, Mithila Putri. Mithila Putri means Mithila, the city which was ruled by Janaka. this daughter of that great city, Maithilim, Janakatmajam, Ravanena Duratmana Adrushtaha. Rakshasendrena Ravanena. So, the one which is being, first of all, I have to go and meet her, but I have to see Sita without me being seen by Ravana. Rakshasendrena Adrushtaha Maya Ravanena Duratmana Adrushtaha Katam Pashyem Gena Upayena Pashyayam Maithilim. Ramasya Viditatmanaha Katam na Vinashyet Karyam. How can I not destroy the very purpose of Rama, who is Viditatmanaha, one who is the knower of himself? A self-knowing Rama, whose purpose should not be destroyed by my doing something here. And therefore, I have to Ekam Janakatmajam Ekastu Pashyayam Rahite. Rahite Ekam Janakatmajam. Ekam means in solitude, in secret. Only I have to see Sita, not at all noticed by anybody else. So I have to make sure that I go in secrecy. Otherwise, see, any plan that is being undertaken without taking into consideration Desha, Kala, taking that into account, the correct place and time, if anything is done, obviously it will destroy the entire plan. So that strategy should be used. Bhutascha artha, whatever is the planned activity, Deshakala virotitaha, which is against the consideration of time and space, vinashyanti, it will only destroy. So viklavam dutamasadya, and see, when it is given to a viklavam, klava means clever. Viklava means not clever, not intelligent. Dutam. Duta, if a messenger of this kind who is not clever, when he is given this kind of a task, Dutamasadya Deshakala Viroditaha Bhutasartaha Vinashyanti. So the Duta or the messenger who goes there must very well consider the pros and cons of a situation. Artha Arthana Anarthantare Buddhim Nischitapi. Even if one person is mindful enough to thinking about what is possible, what is not possible, Arthantare Buddhi Nischitapi na shobate Gatayantiha karmani dutaha panditamaninaha. Panditamanina dutaha, the messengers who are thinking themselves very high about their own ability, but when they are not considering the time and space in which they have to be done, then even if they have planned properly, if the action is not correctly done, Artha anarthantare buddhihi nischitapi nashobati ghadayanti iha. They only destroy karyani, actions. Ghadayanti means han is the root word, then han. Ghadanam is to destroy, kill, perish. So ghadayanti karyani duta. So panditamanina, if they are thinking about themselves too much. So therefore, Vaiklavyam na katam bhavet. Katam karyam na vinashyet. How do I make sure that I do not become mindless, thoughtless? How do I not destroy the purpose for my visit? Karyam katam na vinashyet. Vaiklavyam na katam bhavet. Katam nu langanam samudrasya vrita bhavet. How is that all the way leaping across this ocean and coming to Lanka would not become futile? This I have to think. So he is deeply thinking about the pros and cons of his actions. If me as a single messenger has come here and they should not destroy the purpose of Rama, because if I do anything that is noticed by Ravana, two things can happen. One, he can probably destroy Sita at once. Because he is such a Rakshasa, he doesn't care. He want to protect Lanka. Therefore, he would first of all will see if or he would take Ravi somewhere else. Then we do not know where he would have taken. And then we have to find somebody else to find out where and he has probably has hidden her. Or he would, such a way he would do that he will start coming back to Rama and start attacking us in the land. That is also another possibility is there. So I should make sure that until I see her, I don't create any trouble here. Mayi drishte tu rakshobhi
मयि दृष्टे तु रक्षोभिः
Ramasya viditatmana
रामस्य विदितात्मनः
bhavet vyartamidam karyam
भवेत् व्यर्थमिदं कार्यम्
ravananarthamichatah
रावणानर्थमिच्छतः
nahi shakyam kvachit sthatum
न हि शक्यं क्वचित् स्थातुम्
avijnatena rakshasaihi
अविज्ञातेन राक्षसैः
abhirakshasarupena
अपि राक्षसरूपेण
imutanyena kenachit
किमुतान्येन केनचित्
mayurapyatra najñatah
वायुरप्यत्र नाज्ञातः
taret idi matirmama
चरेत् इति मतिर्मम
nahyatra viditam kinchit
न ह्यत्राविदितं किञ्चित्
rakshasam bhima karmanam
रक्षसां भीमकर्मणाम्
aham yadi tishtami
इहाहं यदि तिष्ठामि
svena rupena samvritah
स्वेन रूपेण संवृतः
vinasham upayasyami
विनाशम् उपयास्यामि
Bharturarthascha hasyati
भर्तुरर्थश्च हास्यति
tadaham svena rupena
तदहं स्वेन रूपेण
rajanyam hrasvatam gatah
रजन्यां ह्रस्वतां गतः
lankam abhipatishyami
लङ्काम् अभिपतिष्यामि
ragavasyartha siddhaye
राघवस्यार्थसिद्धये
ravanasya purim ratrau
रावणस्य पुरीं रात्रौ
pravishya sudara sadam
प्रविश्य सुदुरासदाम्
pravishya bhavanam sarve
प्रविश्य भवनं सर्वे
drakshyami janakatmajam
द्रक्ष्यामि जनकात्मजाम्
rakshobhihi mayi drishte tu. If these rakshasas are able to look at me or know me, then what happens? Ramasya viditat mayi drishte tu rakshobhihi Ramasya viditatmanah vyartam karyam bhavet. His purpose will be lost. What is his purpose? Ravana ardham ichatah. So, I do not know what is written there. Artham or ardham?
Nardham, Swamiji.
Sorry, Ravana anartham. Ravana anartham, right? That's what is written there. Anartham. Correct?
Second Swami.
Okay, correct. So, anartham is one meaning. Ardham is another. So that's what I wanted to check with that. Ardham is to kill, like Janardana. Ardhanam is to destroy. Anartham is to, one meaning is make him meaningless. So Ravana anartham icchataha. Meaning Ravana's very purpose should become useless. Icchataha, one who desires to make Ravana become anartham also means to destroy, let us say, take it that way. The one who wants to destroy the purpose of Ravana, which is what this intent of Rama, and that will become vyartham. That will become futile if I am noticed. So, nahi shakyam kvachit statum avijñātena rakshase. And indeed, by what I am, I cannot remain unnoticed by the Rakshasas. Api Rakshasa Rupena Kimutani Ena Kenachit. Kimuta Anyena Kenachit. So if I stay like this, definitely, and definitely possible, any other form, Anyena Rupena. Api Anyena Rakshasa Rupena Api, even if I take the form of another form of a Rakshasa, I cannot look like a Rakshasa. I do not have that kind of features. I cannot appear in that way also. So definitely I have to do something about it. Vayuhu api, even the wind also, na ajñātah charati, charet, without being noticed here, iti matir mama. This is my thinking. Even the wind has to enter with their permission. That much is, that is why it is said that some of these places are so well guarded. Like you enter China, it is said that every individual is identified. Who has come? Every tourist is identified as individually being monitored, where he is going, what she is doing, whom she is talking, what kind of food that person is eating, where and all is gone, what at all. Nowadays, that technology is there that individually they can identify with your phone. Wherever you're going, they are monitoring where that person is going, that kind of thing. Nahi atra abhididam kinchit. Nothing which is unknown in this place. Rakshasam bhima karmanam. Iha aham yadi tishtami svena rupena sambrataha. If I am staying in my own form here, vinasham upayasyami. Bhartuhu arthascha hasyati. I will bring about my own destruction and the purpose of Rama. Bhartuhu, here Ramasya. Arthaha, the purpose. Hasyati, that very thing will destroy it. Tadaham svena rupena rajanyam hrisvatam gataha. Therefore, I will take the smaller form, subtle form of myself, and rajanyam, in the middle of the night, I will proceed. Lankam abhipatishyami. I will land in Lanka. Raghava sartha siddhaye, to accomplish the purpose of Raghava. Ratro Ravanasya Purim Pravishya, entering the Lanka in the night. Sudurasadam Lankam, the very Puri, which is extremely difficult to conquer. Sarve Bhavanam Pravishya, having entered each one of these mansion, Janakatmajam Drakshyami, I will see for a look for Sita. That is how I have to do. I have to take a very small form which I will go unnoticed, a mosquito form maybe, and go and find out in each palace or mansion for Sita. That is for my first and foremost task to accomplish. Aganita Guna Gana. Who is doing?
Usha, you have to unmute.
अगणित गुणगण भूषण राम आश्रित वत्सल जय जय राम अयोध्यवासी सीताराम आबद बांधव जय जय राम दशरथ नंदन श्री राम दशमुखमर्दन जय जय राम कौसल्या सुखवर्धन राम कामित फलदा जय जय राम पाप विमोचन श्री राम पट्टाभिराम जय जय राम जानकी जीवन सीताराम जय रघुराम जय सिया राम वानर सेवित श्री राम वारिधि वंदन जय जय राम हनुमत पूजित सीताराम श्री राम जय जय राम रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय श्री सद्गुरुनाथ